Hello and welcome to GymACT Media. My name is Aiden Whitehead, and I'll be presenting to you guys Week 4 of the GymACT Gymnastics season. Starting off with Iowa against Minnesota. And these are obviously two great teams within the Big Ten, but this is their first year to competing in GymACT, so it'll be interesting to see how they face off against each other. Looking over at Minnesota, as you can see, they've competed one time this year in the Windy City Invitational. And this was 2 weeks ago, and they ended up scoring a 338.5. Moving over to Iowa, this is also their second competition of the year. In their first competition, they scored a 365.8. Going back to the schedule here on Road to Nationals, you can see that there is the Emerald City Classic, as KC United hosts Rocky Mountain and Arizona State. Arizona State is one of those teams that has just been so dominant in the GymACT course. But with all the new teams this year, then I think it'll be interesting to see if they can defend their title. This is also their second competition, as they scored a 375.9 in their season opener in the Rocky Mountain Open. Moving down to KC United, this will be their first competition of the year, and I believe it'll also be the first competition that they've ever hosted, so that's very exciting for them. Then moving over to Rocky Mountain, this is their second competition of the year, as they competed 2 weeks ago in their home meet, the Rocky Mountain Open, as they scored a 241.45. And the last competition of this weekend between GymACT teams will be Temple, UIC, and New York Alliance. This meet will be hosted by New York Alliance in the Emerald and the Empire State Gymnastics Challenge. So that'll be very interesting to see. Check out New York Alliance. This is their second competition of the year, and the second week of a back-to-back for them, as last week they faced off against Ohio State, scoring a 280.3. Looking at Temple, this is their third competition of the year, as they've competed now 3 weekends in a row. They've scored a 337 and a 334. Okay, so we'd like to see some improvement after the slight decrease in scores over the last 2 weeks. And then finally, checking out UIC. This will be their second competition of the year, as they also competed 2 weeks ago in the Windy City Invitational, and scoring a 301.1. So I believe that about wraps things up, as we check out the 3 competitions this year, featuring 8 total teams within the GymACT conference. And there should be a very exciting weekend for GymACT Gymnastics.